Alexandra Daddario has an unforgettable face, but that face was introduced to an even wider audience with her role in the wildly popular The White Lotus on HBO. The 37-year-old actress has been on TV and film for decades, however, starting off her career as Laurie Lewis on All My Children and eventually getting cast in the Percy Jackson films as Annabeth Chase. She met her husband Andrew Form at the height of her popularity and the height of COVID lockdowns. The successful producer married Daddario in 2022. Here's everything to know about the couple so far. This content is imported from Instagram. You may be able to find the same content in another format, or you may be able to find more information at their website. Born to an accountant and a homemaker in New York City, Form started his career as the production assistant to Jerry Bruckheimer. The 54-year-old went on to co-found the production company Platinum Dunes with Michael Bay and Brad Fuller. He helped create movies like A Quiet Place Part 2, The Purge, and The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and he's also behind the John Krasinski-led Amazon Prime series Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan. During an interview with Sunday Today in January 2023, Daddario described her first date in 2020. "We did actually have our first date right next door at the Greenwich Hotel and totally locked down for COVID," she explained. "I think we were the only people. And then on our second date, we did the same thing at the hotel because there was nowhere to go. And we just took over the Greenwich Hotel." The couple went public with their relationship over a year later, in May of 2021. Daddario shared a shot of them together on Instagram, and later that year, a source told people they were engaged. Their wedding in June 2022 was held in New Orleans Preservation Hall, and Vogue reported that attendees followed a second line to the reception at Bar Marilou. Daddario wore a dress by Danielle Frankel. "When I met Andrew, we just both knew," Daddario said. "The wedding was wonderful. It felt a bit like an inevitable conclusion. So I feel really at peace." Form was married to Jordana Brewster, who he met in 2005 on the set of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Beginning. The former couple were married 2 years later, and share 2 children, Rowan and Julian. A source told People in June 2020 that Form and Brewster had quietly separated earlier that year. Brewster filed for divorce in July. Daddario is generally private about her romances, but she has been linked to writer Jason Fuchs, her Percy Jackson co-star Logan Lerman, and even Zac Efron, with whom she starred in Baywatch. She was also once linked to Emma Watson's ex-boyfriend, businessman Brendan Wallace.